Good morning, everybody. We are still in the room. How did you find this cabin last night?
It was lovely.
It was lovely.
It's exactly the same as just a normal cabin.
Yeah. I mean, it is nice to wake up and see where you are out of a porthole or a balcony, but we're up early. Yeah. We're going to go to breakfast and we're going to see where we are. We're in Marseille today. Woo! Woo! So we're going to have a good old fun mooch around the town, whatever it is. Do you know what the actual port is called at Marseille?
It's just Marseille.
It's just Marseille. On Marseille at a glance, arrival 8 AM, all aboard 6:30. Here is part of the pool deck. We are booked in for Razzle Dazzle for later, but we're just going to head to the galley for a quick coffee. There are, Matt just pointed out, 2 MSC cruise ships. I'm not quite sure what they are, because I can't quite see. But that one's the MSC Orchestra and the Grand something. We are headed to the galley for a coffee and then we're going to head to Razzle Dazzle, which we're booked in at 10:30, which might be a little bit too late for us. Might have to change that time. I have my coffee. Very busy in the galleys this morning. Matt's just grabbing a Ground Club coffee. Obviously we have Deep Blue Extras, so we have specialty coffee, £10 a day, I believe, per person. So I found a little table tucked away, so we're going to have a pre-drink meal. It took so long to find a table today in the galley. I think we don't normally come to the galley, we normally go straight to Razzle Dazzle. So we're going to have a pre-coffee here and then we are going to Razzle Dazzle for breakfast with friends. Matt is getting a Grounds Club coffee, which of course is complimentary, up to $10 a day per person, per cabin, as part of our Deep Blue Extras. Let's have the first coffee of the day. We are at the aft of the ship, so you can see, of course, the MSC ship, but you can also see a lot of Marseille. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do today. We don't really have a plan. We certainly don't have any excursions booked. So I think we're just going to take a bit of a stroll around, see what we can see. I would like to point out, on this deck at this time of the morning, everyone's in the galley, so if you want to come here and grab a prime spot, now is your chance to do so. The crew have already put out all the towels.
Trolleys are up.
Yeah. Oh, look at her gorgeous aft, isn't she magnificent? So, where do you think we should go today?
It's already getting warm out here.
It is. There we go, heading for breakfast at Razzle Dazzle. Like I say, we are booked at 10:30, but we are going to try and get a table for 5 earlier, so we'll see how that goes. Normally, staff very accommodating. We are accommodated, so they did find us a table, as I said, really easy.
There's no waffle?
There is a waffle. There must be a waffle. Matt's teasing me because my favourite is the buckwheat waffle, and I can tell he's teasing me. So let's take a look. There's my buckwheat waffle. That's my favourite, so I'm definitely having the malted buckwheat waffle. But if you do want to have a look at the menu, you can freeze frame and have a little look. We'll have another little quick perusal of the menu. So the juices are like a premium charge, so you can see they're $8, $9, $13 depending on what you want. To start, there are quite a lot of nice. The mushroom tartare is really gorgeous. I recommend that. As I said, buckwheat waffle's good. Matt normally has the Impossible Burger. That's really good as well.
No, it's normally the fried chicken sandwich.
Oh, yes, Matt normally... Is that even on there?
It's on the naughty bit at the bottom.
Ah, it is. There's also a naughty menu. So Razzle Dazzle is like veggie, vegan forward. But there is also a naughty menu for you meat eaters out there, of which I am included. And I always love the apple cruffin. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Highly recommended. Their fries good. Oh, and their side order of bacon as well is fantastic. It's like a candied bacon. Yummy. And we don't normally get to dessert because we're normally too full. Something new, bottomless brunch. So yeah, you can literally book this. What is it, $25, and you can have whatever you want. We're not feeling in the mood. We had a little bit too much to drink last night. Lots of free champagne at the sail away party. Here is the restaurant. So there's the Razzle Dazzle logo. So Razzle Dazzle came about because ships used to camouflage themselves with these kind of, you know, stripes that are all different directions. So the restaurant is based on that design. I need to make a correction. The Deep Blue Extras gives you $10 per cabin of free specialty coffee. So there you go, just so you know. Here it is, my apple cruffin. I have waited a long time for this. This is the most gorgeous thing. It is. Look how mindful, cutesy, courteous, demure I am for you guys. I've cut open my apple cruffin so you can see inside how flaky and gorgeous and yummy it is. Just update you guys, because we never do any of the classes. We have never been to the gym, we have never done a spin class or anything. One of our friends, Jamie, highly recommends. Do you want to be on camera and tell people?
Say hello.
There you go, tell people about the classes.
Honestly guys, I rocked up and I thought this is going to be easy. It's going to be a bunch of older people who don't really do heavy cardio. And the instructor looked at me and he was like, if you think this is going to be easy, you have another thing coming. And I was like, oh, can I say that? And then he's like, and now we go to level 12. And I was like, there's a level 12 on this bike? I was dead, absolutely dead.
There you go. There you go. You've heard it from the horse's mouth. The classes are good. Here it is, my beloved buckwheat waffle. It's gorgeous.
Welcome.
Do a little operation for you. Right, gently remove these.
And then the bacon is coming as well.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And there is Matt's chicken burger. Breakfast was gorgeous and the candied bacon was just as I remember it. It's the best bacon at sea. Just got back in the room from Razzle Dazzle breakfast and there was a letter on it. We've had a turn down as well. Had fresh towels delivered, all gorgeous. We've had a letter about Cannes. So Cannes is the only place we visit on this cruise that you have to tender. So you do have to book. So this letter is kind of telling you that you need to book your tender. Here are our Marseille outfits. I have gone full holiday Karen.
I'm just normal.
Right, just heading to the gangway and then we shall be off the ship and in Marseille. There's a little bit of a queue, but not too much. So at Marseille, you do need like a bus into the town. So there is a free one, but there's a very big long line to get on. Not sure how long this is going to take. So quick update, it doesn't seem like the buses are that frequent. So there are taxis that pull up, obviously trying to tout people or tempt people to pay to go. So you can wait in the baking heat for free, or you can grab a taxi. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do at the moment. A few buses have turned up, so the queue is moving. We did inquire about a group taxi. They wanted to charge €40 cash only. We are also right next to a gift shop, so they've kind of got you cornered. So if you want some soap or gifts, then here is your place. The line has moved a little bit. We think we might be on either this one or the next one.
Probably the next one.
So it takes about 20 minutes on the bus to get there. So we're thinking we probably aren't going to spend too long in Marseille because we haven't got anything booked. Then we're going to come back and go to the pool. This line does make us really, really want to just go to the pool and skip Marseille altogether. So I think if anyone's watching from Virgin, you need to get a few more buses on because it's not good enough. We are finally getting on the bus. It's been a long wait. Getting on the bus. Oh, it is air conditioned. I can feel it already. There we go. Right, we are on an air conditioned bus. It's not too bad, to be fair. Once you're on, it's actually very, very nice. Just see the ship docked up at port over there. So far, our impression of Marseille, from what we've seen from the bus, is it's very concretey. Reminds us a little bit of Birmingham. We've even seen kind of Spaghetti Junction. I'm not sure if we're getting off here or not, but there is a big archway that looks very... I'm now obscured by a tree. Right, I'm going to try and get you the big archway, but we are obscured by many trees. They are the vein of my existence. Hedges and trees. Oh, there it is. It's right over there. Can you just about see? Oh, that building's quite pretty here. This is what I expected Marseille to look like. Was like oldie worldy, cutesy. All I'm getting so far is Birmingham. We are here. We just got off. So I think this is where we get picked up again. It is a lot more historic here. We are in, I think, the centre. So I take back all my comments about it looking like Birmingham. Okay, no idea what these buildings are, but they look very pretty. I'm not quite sure what we're going to be going in or even. I think we're just having a mooch, to be quite honest. Oh, let's have a look down here. So this is what we're planning on doing, just having a meander, having a mooch. Yeah, no agenda, just vibes.
Oh, that looks like a cow.
So I was right, I did watch another vlogger. They got a bus from here, it's about, I don't know, €7 or something. And it takes you up to that building. It's like a big church, it's got a really good viewing point of Marseille. I think we found a really cutesy little part. So you've got the nice historic buildings in the background. And you've got like a little harbour. It smells fishy, a bit harboury. There's a nice covered area here as well. So if you do want some shade, they've got you covered with some entertainment going on. I'm sure you can hear it.
You know, I'm one of these tourists. I don't like.
The boats are pretty. I'm liking these. Ooh, there you go. Which one would you have? You choose. Leave a comment. Which boat would you want to sail off into the sunset on? And who would you like to sail off with? Who would be your ideal companion? Dead or alive? I think that is what takes you up to the big castle viewpoint. It's like a trainee tram thing. These are my kind of boats with the wood. So I think if I was on the back of one of these, I'd look like Joan Collins. I would have my chiffon headscarf over my visor, billowing in the wind out behind me as a very rich, wealthy sugar daddy takes me out to sea and hopefully brings me back in one piece. There is Marseille's National Theatre. Looks like a nice old building. We've decided to take a little side alley and it's really cutesy. The more you go into Marseille, the more cutesy, demure it actually is, the more sort of old-fashioned, old school. So get yourself in the town, have a good mooch, my loves. This is really cutesy. Lots of nice restaurants. Take it easy, take a chill pill. Right, little cool statue there. There you go. I'll let you make up your own mind what's going on with that statue, my love.
Marseille is one of France's fastest growing regions. Located west of the French Riviera, Marseille is one of the major ports of the Mediterranean Sea.
We found the designer area. There's Hermes, or whatever you want to, Hermes, whatever you want to call it. We've passed Rolex, so you can get all your designer things all here. They're not genuine fakes either. They are all, they're all proper designer, my loves. Get your credit cards out. We've had a little look in the shops. We are now gonna, we think, head back to the ship. We're gonna have some ice cream, maybe a hot dog, and then we're gonna go to the pool.
Marseille was founded more than 2,500 years ago.
There is a bus waiting, but I don't know if we're going to get on this one this time. We did manage to get on, but we've got like these little weird kind of seats, I think, by the emergency exit. But at least we're on. We are on, definitely. We just cleared security. You have to go through some scanners. Don't forget to take your phone out of your pocket, because I beeped. But it's all good. And we are just about to head back on to this magnificent vessel and have a little snackette and then go to the pool. Just up to the galley. Some of us have got burgers and fries. I've just got fries and some sauce, and Matt's of course has had a bento box. I think I'm also going to have a ham and turkey club. Here it is. It's the ham and cheese, I think it was. Ham and turkey panini thing with some crisps. Here we are at the Lick Me Till ice cream, and they have a beautiful selection of ice creams, including vanilla, chocolate, the malted strawberry is lovely. Yummy, 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 yummy. So the sugar-free option is the passion fruit. There's also espresso chip as well.
No, sorry, the chocolate and the
I
brown.
have gone for the sugar-free passion fruit and a scoop of vanilla in a tub, because you can have cone or tub. I just tried the sugar. It's the first time I've ever tried sugar-free ice cream, and it was really good. So on the what I would call the sports bar, you can get hot dogs and snacks, but they're not operational at the moment. But you can get a selection of cakes and lovely treats. So if you fancy the arcade, there is a fully equipped arcade on board. Lots of kind of retro, vintagey type games. And then on the other side, there is a bar as well. So we've never actually been in the bar that's just up there. But yeah, you can also hire that venue out for private parties. Here we have our intrepid drivers aboard ship. We have spent about a couple of hours in this kind of sit-down pool area. Matt's had a strawberry daiquiri. We've been bubbling away. This pool does actually have some jets. Really peaceful, really calm, really tranquil. Very demure, very cutesy. I'll turn it round and show you what we can see. Very demure. Thought we would show you our Pink Agave outfits of the day. So we've got some shorts and matching shirt and
I'm wearing
shorts
exactly the same outfit as I wore for boarding day.
Oh, you are indeed. So let's go find everyone, and we're going to go to the rear of the ship and see sail away, we hope, as well, and have some prawns. And some prawns. I might not, because we've got dinner quite so close, but Matt will. We are at the aft. We've ordered a few drinks. Matt's had an alcoholic drink, I think the Med G&T, and I have had just a Sprite, and I'll show you the view. This is the view we want to see sail away. So all aboard, back on stay at 6:30. So I reckon sail away is between maybe 6:45 and 7. By the way, can you see the Marseille sign? I'm sure you can see it between those two blue things. I'm not quite sure what they are. Here are the ropes, and they are being dropped and they're being pulled in. So there we go. I think we are, I can also feel the engine rumbling. We are getting ready to depart. Sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. There are some planes coming over. You can just about see if I zoom in. Look at those. They're pretty cool. I don't know what they are in terms of why they're doing that, but we're quite lucky to be able to see them. And the third one. The little straggler at the back. Bringing up the rear. I think the planes have whipped all the birds up into a bit of a frenzy because they're all coming now. Here we are, all of the engines are on. We're not actually moving yet. Oh, are we actually moving? We are, we're actually moving. There you go. Look at this. So for those of you engine nuts out there, the propellers can actually turn so that to whichever direction you want to be pushed. So now they are out towards our right, whereas they are normally sort of in that direction. So the wake can actually move depending on which direction the El Capitan wishes to travel. We can just see the sun poking around, so it's a good spot to get your selfies in, as people are doing. So yeah, it looks very, very pretty and gorgeous.
Is this a video you want?
Yeah.
And here we have Kenneth and Deirdre on their cruise.
More Mavis and Derek.
No.
This is pretty. I like this. It's pretty gorgeous. And if you look right over there, it looks like they've done some kind of excavating of the mountains. I'm not quite sure what they were. Maybe they were really old historic things in the cliffs. Did I mention we have dinner today at Pink Agave? So it's in about 20 minutes. We've enjoyed the beautiful, gorgeous view, and then we are taking some photos, and then we are going to head to Pink Agave and actually enjoy it this time, because the last time we were there, we were rushed because we were attending a show. So we're going to spend a lot more time at Pink Agave this time. This is the entrance to Pink Agave. Looks very funky. We're being seated, table 4-5 at Pink Agave. It's very busy today. We had to wait a few minutes and to clear a table because the first sitting wasn't quite over. But here we are. Hopefully, because
we're a bigger group, we get some nice spaces like we did yesterday at Extra Virgin. So I'm hoping for a good table. We've never been this far into Pink Agave. So let's take a look. Ooh, there we go. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. Here is our beautiful table, and we've got a lovely window porthole view. Everyone's getting selfies. Why not? It's what you do. So for those of you wondering, this is the menu. You can order small plates, medium plates, large plates. Have what you want, my loves. It's your holiday. You do it. It's a al fresco or a fresco cocktail. It's green. I think it's limey. And I have had a prosecco. I think what we're doing, we're ordering one of the small plates for the whole table, so one of each. I'm going to have a chicken enchilada. Then I'm going to have the pescado, the grilled striped strip bass, and mole verde. So I tried a bit of the potato and the carrots and the corn. We sort of shared them all between us. Very, very, very good. Here we have the tuna, and then we've got the guacamole and tortilla chips, I do believe. The tuna was absolutely lovely, actually. So there's enchilada and there's some shrimp. Here is my pescado, looks lovely. And there's plenty more food coming as well. What's that on?
That's the pork.
The pork, and then we've got the beef with the cheese strip, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. There's so much food. We've had such a good time here tonight. It really is gorgeous. As you can tell from our empty bowls and plates, that was absolutely delicious. I also had a orange mojito, and we are now looking, margarita rather, and we are now looking at the dessert menu. So there are like chocolate mass Mexican chocolate fruit salsa. That does say salsa, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I'm slightly inebriated, my loves. Passion fruit, pineapple and puff pastry, Mexican chocolate cannols, and bread pudding, rum and raisin. And you can also have some coffees at an upcharge. I don't know what to have, my lovies. What would you have? Do let me know in a comment. Here we have the chocolate tamale. And here is my bread and raisin pudding. Ooh, it's so pretty. Good morning, everybody. This is becoming a habit, me not closing out the vlog on the day. So we are in Cannes this morning. So the next bit you will see is breakfast at Cannes, and then we're going to go out and explore. So last night there was like a 90s rock disco. We stayed for about half of it, and then we came back to the room. We were full from Pink Agave, and then we just slept. Now a little bit of update about the room. So the first night we heard a little bit of juddering coming into port, so it kind of woke us up. But that's normal. We've heard that in any room that we've had on the ship. And then this morning, because Cannes is the only tender boat port, we think we were woken up by the lifeboats, the tender ships, being released. So we don't know where we are in relation to the mechanics of it all, but we think we did hear a little bit of something. Right, I just want to show you something in the shower, because for those of you who may not know, there is a washing line. So our swimwear, swim shorts that we wore yesterday, we've had hanging up, and they're not dry, but they're not as wet as they were hung up, so it's not done too badly. And we also propped up our flip-flops to drain and dry in the shower too. So thank you for watching this vlog. If you have enjoyed it, then please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and of course do hit the bell so that you know whenever we upload a new video. So from us, mwah, to you all, my loves, and goodbye.